What up, encroachers? This is Hurricane here, and I'm trying to get my studio straight up so you can see and do whatever. I gotta actually get one of these things and stick it up on the windshield. I'm in my 2006 Explorer, and it's hot as Hades in here. Good news is, if I have the engine running, I will have AC. Bad news is, when the temperature drops below 45, I have no heat. So I gotta get that rectified. I got a new phone for my birthday, but come to find out, oops. Sorry about that. It was Facebook Stories. But yeah, this phone right here, indestructible, real good. But it's not good for YouTube. It's not good for GPS. But it will get the job done when it needs stuff done. Now, let's see what's happened in the past year. I had to put CDL school on pause. I made it to the road test, but failed the pre-trip twice. And the third time, I never got a chance to take the test because I was working. I was working for a company in Virginia Beach that required me to be working when I requested a day off to take the test. It was denied. My permit expired about a couple weeks later, and I basically had to start from scratch. It cost me $1,000. Which at the time I didn't care about because I was actually making $1,000 every 2 weeks. But the toll of that job was exhausting. The dispatcher just wanted me to get the job done, and no matter how unsafe or non-DOT compliant, excuse me, Jesus Christ, it's hot. It's hot as balls out here. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was driving a 16-foot box truck, picking up donations for said company. For my protection and for their protection, I will not name the company. Because they did give me a second chance. And for that reason, I will not name the company. But I know the frustrations of inward-facing camp. And being told you're speeding, you're heartbreaking, you're doing this, you're doing that. All in a box truck. Come on now. A box truck. But it was done. And they had a no cell phone policy. So obviously I couldn't, while I was working, show the day-to-days of being a donation box truck driver. Because this job required me to block out my cell phone. Which I did. But the company overall was a good company. They tried to work with you, and towards the end it was on my own undoing, so we'll leave it at that. Now, I actually got 2 really good job opportunities after I left, but I guess that was too much in my head at the time when it came to backing a big 28-foot truck. and not going. I mean, if a 62 and a 65-year-old man can move faster than you need to rethink your priorities. So I noticed that about myself. So the question is, it's been 10, going on 11 years, maybe even more, maybe longer than that. And you probably ask Hurricane, why don't you have your CDL? Why don't you have your Class B? Why are you still stuck at a driver's license with a DOT? It is my headspace. Come to find out. But to explore said headspace, I couldn't do that with that job. Or any other job that's basically a 9 to 5. So hopefully tomorrow everything will clear the air and see what's going on. Otherwise, I might be looking for a new psychiatrist. Because there's already issues with insurance, and it's, I, for the time I spend in there, you would think the insurance and the practice would actually coexist and do what they're supposed to do. I got a bill for $468 that was supposed to be covered by insurance because somebody put in the wrong code, and I'm still getting that bill. So I want to see how it's gonna go. If my daughter, who's actually working with the same psychiatrist, is making breakthroughs, and I'm making breakthroughs tomorrow, I'll keep her. It's going to be up to Ingrid whether or not she wants me to pull my daughter out or whatever. But as far as I know, I was absent for 4 years. I basically defer to Ingrid when it comes to discipline the children, and now I have 3. I have a 6-month, going on a 6-month-year-old baby, and he's about as big as his brother was when he was 6 months old, maybe bigger. Not saying that it's any different, but 17 years apart, jeez Louise. But I came up here to see what I can do with providing content. Some people sent some content, gave me some suggestions. A subscriber actually is helping me out, and hopefully I'll have more than mostly family and friends as subscribers. I don't know what's going on Facebook, because Facebook is like, you're the real man. I'm like, all I'm doing is put music, is the freaking pictures, and I got one that almost had 1,000 hits or 1,000 views. I think it has like 816 views. I'm playing Fairweather Friends with Johnny Gill with old Ford trucks. Who knew that was going to be my biggest draw so far? Also, I didn't know I had 1,000 people connected to me on Facebook. Like, if the Facebook followers love that content, please come to my 2 channels. I'd be glad with 1,000 subscribers. I'd be glad with 10,000 subscribers. But I really want that play button. So hopefully, between family and friends, I get to learn the ins and outs of YouTube and provide the content that you need, that one has the views and has subscribers and all that good stuff. I'm not going to make this video very long, because this phone is like $50 and it only has but so much space. So I'll holler at you again, encroachers. Peace.